right? And they're not doing that. Or B, it's a sexual fetish. And when you have the principal,
Yeah, look at the look of euphoria on his face, bro. Like, I'm so concerned and I'm genuinely just disturbed because you see the photos. And like you said, too, a lot of progressives would just be like, oh, it's just these students like expressing themselves. It's just a joke. It's not a
no,
big deal. But the way that these kids are sexually touching these adults and grinding up on them is disturbing to say the least. And it looks very illegal, honestly.
completely. And the fact here is like, I don't care what the kid's gender is. I
Mhm.
don't care if they're trans. I don't care if they're homosexuals. What bothers me about this is that they're high school kids. Okay, like
Yeah.
there's never a situation where this is acceptable. And then okay, you're gonna hear people say, "Oh, dude, you guys just sound like boomers." Like,
Mhm.
okay, I'm a boomer because I have a sense of morality, and it bothers me that there are teenage boys twerking on grown men.
Right.
Okay,
And that's what we got
fine.
into in society as well, where, you know what, Drew? I don't know about you, but I reached the point where it's like, okay, if I'm a bigot for not accepting this type of stuff, then I guess I'm a bigot and I gladly accept that title. Because to be quite honest, this is so disturbing. And again, too, it's like, oh, well, they're high school students, they're older, it's not a big deal. Well, this story also came out today as well, and it's another school in Florida in Broward County. Apparently, this district took elementary age kids to a gay bar on a field trip. And just so people can understand what this environment looked like for these kids, these were some of the menu items: the Big Girl Burger, the Rhoda Cowboy, the Ivana Hooker, the Helena Bun, the Georgia Blue, the Young Ranch Hand, and the Willie Cheesesteak. And then this was the bar that these young elementary aged kids are in. And as you can see, they're all masked up. These are little kids and they're in a gay bar. Drew, your thoughts?
I just like this is getting pedophilic, dude. Like we just got to call it for
Yeah.
what it is. Like we are seeing open pedophilia be normalized, or an attempt or a push to be normalized in the culture, right? Because
Hmm.
even that last story we just covered, I think the school district or the high school was trying to say, oh, these are just homecoming festivities. It's a celebration, and the kids are dressing up. And when you see stuff like this, you have to ask yourself, why are we taking elementary kids to a gay bar? Okay, because the progressive will turn around and say, well, come on, man, it's equality, it's 2021.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to be accepted and included in the conversation. Kids could be gay in elementary, but what is gay? Okay, it's sexual, it's hypersexualizing. Okay,
Hmm.
there's no reason I would have an issue of someone taking elementary students into an environment where there's just a bunch of like half naked women walking around, or half naked dudes walking around, because the issue here is morality and
Right.
bringing little children around it. Okay, and like I said, Savannah, there has to be a line. There has to be a line. When we don't have a line any longer, there's anything goes. Anything goes. This is where the Romans were, Savannah. There were open pedophiles. Even some of
Yeah.
the emperors in Rome had they literally had little kids, boy prostitutes. Even in Corinth, a lot of people don't know this. When you read the Bible and you actually
Hmm.
see the word homosexual in the Bible, that's actually literally referring to specifically a boy prostitute. This is nothing new. If it's happened once in human history, it can happen again, especially in the United States of America. There has to be a line drawn. This is just unacceptable. And I don't understand how people, regardless of your politics, like, it's just kind of weird. Why are there elementary school kids in a gay bar? Because are you trying to communicate to them sodomy, gay sex? It's like, why? Why?
And you know what, Drew? I was talking to